tan.
Me. Hola Genshin, ¿cómo vamos? Feliz año. Luis OM. Botrix se ha unido correctamente.
Estos. What? ¿Qué? Esto. Eh, Gaming. Escalón. Chus. Señal. Los principios. Arte. Está bien. Si es ansioso, tío. Venga, joder. Bien. Toda la vida. Si nos dejan. El llevo de la cosa. Pagaron la. San Jun. te mato. Ay, ahí nos vamos. Y nos deja. Aquí no. Al ataque.
EUTHW. Hola. Me. Jua. Me. Me. Feliz año. Feliz año. Me. Hablan mucho. Me. Mucho texto.
extra. Thank you for completing to.
De la vieja escuela.
Chaska, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her. At least, I always used to lose to her at hide-and-seek when we were kids. Well, yeah. You know I was raised by kukasaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans. Not all kukasaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans and made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes. No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. but Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her. If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else, even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe, and see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Porra, pija.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Phew.
No me la creo.
Me.
¿Qué hacen aquí los juntos? ¿Qué? Chequeo. La misa. Taru. Tiempo. Muy peligroso. Lo posible. Aquí. Siente. ¿Quién llega? Muy peligroso. Delicioso. Ah, es muy delicioso. Muy delicioso. Entrenar. Nada más. Para todo. Llanza. Ah, ¿qué? Así. Usted los puede conectar los. Ah, no, son los baffles. Pero no sé. No he sido capaz. Mm, Se puede conectar la. Sí. Sí, el criminal forma parte. Ah, fue exiliado. Estricto. Algo. Mm, Debe ser de la meta. Sí, va. Tiriri. ¿Dónde va, güey? Rindi.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Cofre, no. ¿Acaso va a mantener la piel limpio?
Burn it down!
Ya he perdido la... Ya tú lo dices. Hay que subirle que 1 centímetro, un pitico más, un pititico y ya.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
Falta uno. Hay que subirle ese pedazo de rueda. ¿Qué? Güey. ¡Ay! ¿Qué hace? Papi. Papi.
I'm keeping the lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
¿Qué me faltará? Destino seco. Dura de las llamas en la Pescatepetonco. El Rizal Bacán. O pío 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 pío. Pum, pío. Ahora sí puedo.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
¿Verdad? Esto es. Pergamino de Nat que ok.
If you ever have any
A ver. De 6 a 9.
Rain outlines your fate. Bring it. Everybody stand back. Pyroclastic surge. No more mistakes. All right. Hear the echoes of the valley. Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun. The flames
¡Hola! A ver cómo se va a morir.
gone out. Let me weave you a verse. Wrath from the sky. I have taught you
Pero ¿por qué no dejan ese?
adventure time. Rise with the sun. Full throttle. Let's light it up. I'm going in. Bring it.
A escondidas. A escondidas. A escondidas. Cada tarde. Piel de
Deal. I'm in.
amén. A escondida. Cada tarde.
Adventure time. Letting brave names echo. Pyroclastic surge.
Locked up.
Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun.
Target acquired.
¡Hola! Ve cómo se va a morir, no joda.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Wrath from the sky.
Switching gears.
All right. Light it up.
Locked up.
¡No la barré! El que te...
Letting brave names echo. Let's light it up. Light up
No, la
the
embarré.
blazing sun.
¡Ay, no me alcancé!
Everybody stand back. Bring it. It's
Ah, pero por...
to sleep.
para matarla. ¡No! No me la creo. Joder. Venga para acá, mami. Venga para acá. Venga para acá. Me va a matar.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Uy, no, 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 no. Ish. No, no. ¡Ay, pero qué hace, hermano! Matando. ¡Ay, me metió de nuevo! ¡No, la embarré! ¡Ah! No. Sual.
Has a price.
Ya, hija de su madre. Ya no te aferres. Ni me hagas más daño. No, este loco. ¿Qué te dijo? ¡Catnap! Verga, no.
Le quito todo, se lo puse a Mabuika. Nos defiende. Yo... Joder. 19, 20.
Qué rabia. Qué rabia.
Light of the blazing sun!
I got him cornered.
¿Qué hubo? ¿Qué hubo? ¡No, no se muera! Ay, no cambia.
Try and stop me!
No, no, déjeme salir, déjeme salir. No, 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 no.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Pyroclastic surge!
Ya fácil. Ah, no. Yo.
Wrath from the sky!
Ay, me. El Venancio. Pero Venancio. Ya has muerto, Venancio.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Light of the blazing sun!
Oh, la embarré. Y muere. ¡Para! ¡Para! ¿Por qué demora tanto para morir, hombre? Y me mató.
Business with you.
¿Has matado al Venancio? Una.
So, I hear there's been another Kukasaur attack.
Venga, Venancio.
Do it. They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Kukasaurs are our partners.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Kukasaurs anymore?
Are you kidding?
Are you
How are
correct?
we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
Hasta
I didn't mean it
que...
like that.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Taska, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings. And what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkon's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chaska, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
I will.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But looks like I was making a mountain out of a molehill.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll look into it. Also, Chaska, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with.
Pero está dispuesta.
Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
Ah, man.
Burn it down.
Fuimos.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a child?
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story. Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Hey, Mama Bird, I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon. Traveler, Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is
Ramon.
In the human tongue, anyway.
Hi!
No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess. Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble. I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Si quieres sí.
Koya hasn't visited her in
Mi
a long
amante.
time. Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her.
Vivir todo.
If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if we'll make it in time.
Wow. Quieres ser mi amante.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, mama. Si tú sabes. Si quieres sí. Mi amante. Pues, güey. Si quieres ser.
This is a really remote location. Guess she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
We stay here? Okay. Got it.
Got it.
Traveler, Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first. Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse.
Está bien. ¿Son el que lo canta?
Any idea what they're saying?
Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined. There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been
Soledad.
the victim of a human attack.
Verte después.
No! It's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
I searched day and night, and finally found them.
Así. Ay. Eternidad.
Oh, yeah! Tafal's contraption is working like a charm. Got her in one. Hey, there's another one.
It's another
was that
one.
the one that got away last time?
Who cares? Just get them all. Tafal pays us per catch.
Y pensando en tu amor. Ayudarme a vivir.
Joska? How did you get here? Quick, stop her!
Quiere, güey.
Don't you even think about running away!
Ya. ¡Un solo golpe!
phlogiston wings! Take me out of here! Ah!
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
This is bad.
Fan de la INE.
They are already injured.
Hola.
And if that thing explodes right next to them.
Help!
Help me!
She
Me.
suppresses it! Please,
Hola.
someone!
Get back!
Me.
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Guess we need a more
¡Ah!
permanent solution.
Yo lo que solo puedo. ¡Ah! Chascarroja.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
Te lo pum de un.
Fan de la INE. Bien. Bien.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
Me. Genial, me alegra. Fan de la
I
INE.
am...
¿Y
No,
vos?
It was...
Me. Yo super feliz año.
You. Just tell me, who sent you here?
Ya no sé.
It was to Paul.
Fan de la INE.
He told us to catch all the wild kukasaurs we can find. And he also said
Fan de la
this
INE.
kukasaur has become a thorn in
Feliz
his side, so it needs
2025.
dealing with urgently.
To Paul? Huh. Sounds familiar.
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates
Me.
with us in person.
Igualmente
When he
para
does,
Tui.
he wears a mask to hide his face. And whenever we trade kukasaurs for phlogiston wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
Fan de
We
la
did was
INE.
slap some labels
Corazón
on them and
brillante,
transport them
corazón
over here,
brillante.
to make them look like they're imported.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
Fan de la INE. ¿En qué país vives? Me. Corazón con un moño, corazón brillante, corazón creciente, corazón con un moño, marca de un beso.
What about if I
Me.
held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues. This is
Fan de la
just a
INE.
best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the track balls is drawn directly from the kukasaurs.
Me. ¿A qué bien super?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep
Me.
talking.
Juegas.
Ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the kukasaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary,
Fan de la INE.
then...
¿Qué cosas y juego?
That's enough.
Luiso M. Gaming 12. Al
Where are they
Genshin.
now?
Fan de la
T'Pol should
INE.
have them.
Acá en Argentina son las 1:33 y allá.
And his henchmen. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
11:33.
Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
Fan de la INE. No, perdón, no tengo esa app. Llorando a gritos, llorando a gritos, llorando a gritos.
T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name.
Luiso M. Gaming 12. F.
Jaska, traveler.
That voice!
Perdón, cara de decepción, cara de... Luiso M. Gaming 12. Pero si juegas a algún juego mono te gusta jugar.
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on? I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying
Fan de la
toys?
INE. Como uno UE juego. Fan de la INE.
No.
¿Qué?
If he was a member of the Flower Feather Clan, I'd definitely know him.
Luiso M. Gaming 12. ¿Por qué la cara jeja normal?
I do
Fan de
remember
la
a young
INE.
man from outside our
Lo
tribe
escribí
who
mal.
came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you
Triple A,
don't
ok.
remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes. but
Cara
he'd
con
always
ceja
studied
alzada
sword
no
in
entiendo.
disguise. So he wanted to join our flying squad.
The Children of Echoes. That's rare.
Igual relax y gracias por eatr por aquí así no juegues.
He unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukusaur's approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the cuckoo.
Por estar.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Kukusaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
De nade, Chilucat.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with Kukusaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Kukusaurs after
Bueno, me
recent
voy a ir
events.
yendo.
Is that why
Luiso
T'Pol
M.
wanted to
Gaming
now
12.
try to capture my sister?
Ya es tarde allá.
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Kukusaurs and slip some mora to anyone opposed to them, but
Koya only attacked humans because they stole her.
Si ya es muy tarde. Luiso M. Gaming 12.
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed
2
to
horas
change people's
más que
minds
aquí.
while emotions are running high. Unless we have
Luiso M.
irrefutable
Gaming
evidence.
12.
Bravo,
Dale gracias
I
por
thought so
pasarte por
exactly.
aquí. Dale gracias por pasarte por aquí. Fan de la INE. Y encima tengo cara durmiendo, cara durmiendo.
They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol
Bueno,
is gonna
bye.
be the key to
And
resolving
Pink
this
Babin.
conflict.
And Pink Babin.
Let's
And
hope the
Pink
Children of
Babin.
Echoes have
Luiso
some
M.
info.
Gaming 12. Sí, aprovechar el sueño, dale. Fan de la INE.
Whatever it is, it'll have to
Bye.
wait till this is all
Bye.
blown over. I have to
Luiso
fix
M.
this
Gaming
situation
12.
before it spirals out of control.
Chau.
Mom, sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly. Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is... Wakey, wakey, Shilonen!
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Huh. T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him? Huh, phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like, no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that. His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Your best bet is to chat to his direct family. I'll, go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long. Allow me to introduce T'Pol's mother, Puma.
Hello, we're...
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to.
Huh?
I disowned him long ago. He is no child of mine. All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed. And then, when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky to avoid the constant criticism of us ground dwellers. He left his notebook behind. Whatever questions you have, you can look for them in there. I am done talking about him. He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
Wow, they've really fallen out. Paimon sure wasn't expecting that.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral. If you ask me, that was probably the final straw for Puma. I'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you need, just come and find me.
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook book is the only lead we've got now, right? What's in there?
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings, and some theorizing about an airborne workshop.
Me. Salud Genshin.
The Cinder City. Looks like that's where he got his technological inspiration from.
Salud
So,
Genshin.
was he serious about the workshop in the sky? But that's such a big project for one person. Do we think he actually pulled it off? Oh, yes. The one from the trial arena that was super high up.
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but what if that's the wrong question? What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view, and it only descended to its current...
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
Seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time, that would definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it.
Paimon totally called it! But how do we get up there? Jaska, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance. I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way. Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude. Also, would you really expect Paimon to go up there and take on T'Pol all by herself?
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Alpa.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too. Let's head back and see what they suggest.
Jaska, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe. Have you made any headway with your investigation?
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
relic from the Cinder City? So Och Khan's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
An airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. Neither phlogiston wings nor a Kukusaur can take you that high up. Do you really think that's where T'Pol is hiding?
You know what? There might just be a way.
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow. But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes, it has its risks, but with Chaska's abilities, I think she could manage it.
It's an extremely risky approach, but I agree that it's feasible.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. She can explain how to block the spouts. Chaska, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it is you.
You got a huge scar or something?
Hup.
Yeah.
Goodness me, that is a very bold idea.
Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts?
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking some measurements and carefully planning this out first. But I'm guessing that's not what you want to hear. Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See the solid phlogiston over there? Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it highly damage resistant. It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened. But unless they're all struck at the same time,
if we do strike them all at once?
It'll collapse.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
You're right about rough and ready. Sounds like my kind of plan. Koya can give you a lift. She's actually been following us this whole time.
Wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans. Or maybe just me. But right now, we need her power.
Whoa, you didn't even have to summon her.
Yes, up there. That's probably where Chime is. All right, let's go have a little talk with this T'Pol.
Haven't ever flown that fast before. She feels so ready to throw up.
Aha. Just as I thought. It might look like a regular hot air balloon from the outside, but up close, it's clearly been heavily remodeled. And sure enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned. I should be able to figure it out with T'Pol's notebook. Thankfully, I know a little DIY from fixing up my guns when they're having issues. That should just about do it. Now all it needs is a nice hard kick.
Maybe that works on your guns, but, huh? We're really moving! Here it is! The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta see it to believe it. Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings when he has tech like this.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? But this doesn't add up. If he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But what?
With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop.
Cuckoosaurs! Seems like...
Let's fly.
Why won't it fly away like the others? Is it...
She's still breathing, but barely. By the looks of it, DePaul was using these cages to extract phlogiston from the kukasaurs. Once a kukasaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come back for these ones after dealing with DePaul. Let me see. Looks like a record of his phlogiston research. Log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop. Even though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, I've at least taken the first step. Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production very soon. Has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention: the phlogiston wings. I think I'm getting close. Soon I will achieve my dreams. Log number 377. Encountered some issues with the new smaller model phlogiston wings. The gaseous phlogiston showed some volatility during the refinement process. Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. But after so many past failures, I have to prove that I will succeed this time. Log number 114. Ran an experiment using kukasaurs to refine gaseous phlogiston. It was a success. Log number 117. I have started recruiting merchants and hunters to capture wild kukasaurs. Log number 121. Major breakthrough in the efficiency of phlogiston yield.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook. Guess he has a benefactor.
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed halfway through?
We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook and let's press on. Huh. Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you?
Take me up!
Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot. It's DePaul's henchman. He must have brought them here using the relic and his prototype wings. Watch out! Bring it!
Let's fly! Locked on! Bullseye!
Que vengas más. vengas más.
Log number 403. Introduce me to some new comrades
Me.
who fully support my
Que vengan
ideas.
más.
I told them that some saurians are blessed with wings, and some people with natural gifts, while the less fortunate among us can only look on longingly as they seize the skies. But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think of the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts. The law we have put in place to even the playing field between the strong and the weak. I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for a select few to enjoy. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, will be proud of me.
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, what a wonderful world that would be. If only it were possible. We could respond faster, and so many tragedies could be prevented. But DePaul, what about the saurians you're draining dry of phlogiston? You're not sharing the sky, you're stealing it. Bad move. I won't let you get away with it. I'm fine. Let's keep moving. I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Kukasaurs we could, right? Oh, that's a huge win already! Go us!
Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't find Chime, we'll double back.
Chaska, Traveler, come quick!
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
All right.
Log number 428. We decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without telling. This is the final obstacle to the success of the Phlogiston Wings project. We cannot fall at the last hurdle. Log number 436. Earlier today, suggested using cucosaurs as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but... Anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure won't bring it up again. Log number 443. We will conduct the experiment tomorrow. But birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her. Log number 444.
Huh? Why is this log empty?
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
Log number 0. We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lovers, and children. But we cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on phlogiston extraction from live cucosaurs. They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves. To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the Flower Feather clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. All this we do to make T'Pol's dream a reality.
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started...
There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook. It's from Puma.
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to the Flower Feather clan. Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him? Please. I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky. And your birth mother. But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance you'll get to see your father.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh. Well, she did say he never called her mom, but I'm gonna assume she was just venting.
We know that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent. By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded. It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away. If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather clan, why T'Pol always yearned for the sky, and how he got his hands on a relic from the Cinder City, it all points to one answer.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider, soaring the skies. Not an aimless, wingless nobody. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly, until the love we once had for each other was gone. He started a new family, with another traveler who was also looking to return home. And I went back to the Flower Feather clan, alone.
Opa?
I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine, Chaska? The joy and surprise I felt when he showed up at my door, asking to join the flying trials. Or how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth, rather than relying on my position as elder. And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Cucusaurs and became wingless, just as I had after my injury.
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chaska. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things? I trust you've learned of T'Pol's wish on your way here. A world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have
Sarina
to lose
Zuniga.
their wings again.
Hola.
Our aerial prowess will be greater than ever before. War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of Koichi is a tragedy that need never be repeated. So
Hola
tell
tú.
me, Chaska, do you
Me.
really wish
Feliz
to see
año.
the phlogiston wings forever grounded and gathering dust?
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
You mean the argument back at the tribe?
Sarina Zuniga.
Necessary measure.
Feliz año nuevo.
Sometimes this is the only way to accelerate the pace of progress.
Sarina Zuniga. Te cuento, perdí el asegurado.
Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing
Me.
a bitter
En
pill?
serio, y eso.
Of course not. It is a brief
Sarina
moment of
Zuniga.
suffering for the greater
Estoy
good,
feliz de haberlo
and the child
perdido.
would come to understand this in due course. The phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. We will never progress as a tribe if we cling to the scraps the Cucusaurs offer us. Once the people have embraced the phlogiston wings, they will never look back. Even if they learn how the refined phlogiston is
Me.
sourced.
Así por.
They will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Cucusaurs is a small price to pay for our dominion over the skies. But this I had not anticipated. I barely had the chance to introduce the phlogiston wings to the tribe before you found this place.
Your plan was hardly foolproof.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. Chaska, traveler, you are the hope of humanity. I'm sure you have your doubts about my methods, but know that my love for humanity and for Natlan is genuine. You know me, Chaska. And you know that I've always treated everyone in the Flower Feather clan as my own children, as fellow humans.
Sarina Zuniga. Es que de los 65 deseos tiré 30 y me salió Mavica y después tiré otros 30 deseos por Citlali y me salió Mona. Ahora ahorraré para Arlechino Yupi. Martín Pérez Marín.
Opa,
Así.
that land doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I. many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan now? And yet despite how much stronger
Me.
it is than us,
En serio, mira, Citlali va muy bien con
humans and
Mabuika.
Saurians. Peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days, because social bonds are what hold a civilization together. Weren't you the one that taught me that? And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves? That's as stupid as hacking your own arm off to use it as a club.
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct.
This is a test.
How could they possibly understand human social bonds?
Ugh, how did someone like her ever become a writer?
Sarina Zuniga. Pero ya no tengo deseos de aquí que consiga 70 deseos, ya se habrá ido el bane.
You overestimate them. They bow to the strong and shun the weak. That's all there is to it. They never gave Tepal a second glance when he was at his lowest, nor me when I returned injured from the Cinder City. It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself stronger than them.
Uf, sí, es mucho. Yo en la cuenta de América gané el 50-50 con... Uf, sí, es mucho. Yo en la cuenta de América gané el 50-50 con Mabuika. Me. Quiero a Citlali, pero no creo que la saque.
I will promise you this. Only the unruliest wild cucosaurs will be used for phlogiston extraction. The ones that
Sarina
have
Zuniga.
nothing else to offer to
El piti lo deje.
Well, that's too bad, because I know a few unruly wild cucosaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. Namely my mom, my sister, and me. And the others? To us, they're friends, family, even children.
Ah, bueno.
So if you want to put any of them in one of your cages, you're gonna have to go through us.
Is that right? I knew you might be difficult to convince. Maybe this will change your mind.
Me. Y también viene Clorinde.
Careful. Don't make any rash decisions.
Sarina Zuniga. Clorinde, no tiraré por ella, pues ya la tengo. Sonrisa dental con ojos felices.
Oh no, that's one of the extraction cages!
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away.
Me.
Luckily
Yo
for
las
them,
tengo a las dos
our
también.
strongest warrior and our most powerful ally aren't there to stop it.
Take control? What are you planning to do with Mutota and his supporters?
Merely accelerate their inevitable downfall.
Me. Por eso quiero a Citlali, pero no tengo deseos ya.
It is not the move I wish to make, but I'm afraid you and your friends force my hand. And since you insist on imposing me too, I have no choice but to keep you here until the dust has settled.
So that's what you meant by I just want to talk. You never intended to negotiate. You just wanted to stall us.
No, Chaska. I genuinely hoped I could win you over. You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down your weapons, and I promise you that no harm will come to this young Saurian. I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so. As long as the majority supports our vision, even the Pyro Archon cannot meddle in our internal affairs.
Your vision is deranged, and the Flower Feather Clan will never support it.
You sure about that? Then wait here and see. Time will tell.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back, Mutota's in grave danger!
Me. Y muy regalada en Navidad.
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get into the cages, now!
Sarina Zuniga. ¿Sabías que Citlali es Cryo, o sea que si no tiras por ella es probable que no la veas de nuevo por un largo tiempo, así como pasó con Geiru y Senge? Sí es verdad, pero no.
Koya?
Huh? What are you yapping about? Stand down. Drop your weapons now.
Ya lo tengo.
No! The relic!
Me salió asegurado y luego gané el 50-50 con Mabuika.
Give up, Alpa. We're negotiating my way.
Hey, something's up with this relic.
Sarina Zuniga. Ya. Aham.
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her!
But why? We stabilized the relic.
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is gonna fall apart.
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe.
Por eso no creo que me gane otra vez el 50-50 con Citlali, ya es mucha suerte.
Okay, It's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. I don't think I can just throw it aside.
Sarina Zuniga. Pues mi plan es tirar por Arlecchino y después tirar por Venti.
Before it explodes. Then the tribe will be safe, and so will this workshop. Koya, remember when we were kids? Come on, let's take this thing high up into the sky.
Yo no la tengo a Venti, pero ni la quiero.
Don't worry, I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking some surface wounds at most. All I need is for you to catch me at the end, just like old times. I can't hold it back anymore. We have to go.
Hay por tener a todos los arcontes.
Don't be insane.
Alpa, what are you?
You're a fool, Chaska. Why would you choose such a risky solution? We cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this wild Saurian.
Sarina Zuniga. Yo si Venti es...
Stand a better chance than me?
Sure, it may be asking too much for an ex-wingless to
Me.
escape the blast radius.
Así en serio.
But I can fly it a safe distance away, even if it's the last thing
Me.
I do.
¿Te gustas así afeminados, jeji? ¿Te gustan?
Here, this should be high enough to save the clan. What?
You don't get to die a hero today.
Sarina Zuniga. Si es que tiene algo de mi país que nos atraen a las chicas, o sea, es borracho llorando de la risa, llorando de la risa. En serio, yo también.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look at you. What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the blast? Accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're as stubborn as ever.
Chaska, Koya!
How are things looking here?
Novio imaginario también soy tú. Sarina Zuniga. Así que si Venti viene en la 5-4 mejor no tiraré.
I think that's putting it mildly. I owe you one. Again.
Aya.
Oh, but be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way. You don't need to worry about it. I just need some more time. That's all I ask. Please just trust me. Just this once.
A no ser que Venti llegue con el nuevo poder ahí. A no ser que Venti llegue con el nuevo poder ahí sí tiro por ella.
The Flower Feather clan yield to the strong. And it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield.
Koya! Koya!
Sarina Zuniga. Milímetros ya a mi Venti es el que me falta de los 6 arcontes actuales. A mí también.
So, you're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm
Pero
sure.
pues pa el abismo ya no es
Blast
bueno.
barely touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days.
Pero Sai, a ti te gusta tu novio, dale.
Relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her. And no wonder. Honestly, she's just like you. Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb. Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Nightwind, just to scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you.
Sarina Zuniga.
If she wasn't so busy,
Solo lo quiero para tenerlo.
bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started on all the checkups you've missed.
Got it.
Me.
Got it.
Hay quejares con el ajaj.
Koya? You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Me. Hay que harás con él.
What are we gonna do with her, Even after everything that's happened, she still hasn't figured out how to start the conversation with you. She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation. For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out. She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her. And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
Sarina Zuniga. Pues al tener los 6 arcontes los dividiré en 2 grupos, en uno agregaré a Neubillete como extra y en el otro a Cachine como extra. Está bien.
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chaska ever again.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chaska's efforts that the airborne workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask. They didn't hurt you while we were gone, did they?
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koyer and Junan. The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things while I went around rallying the resistance. So, in the end, Alpa's would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground. And as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston-powered gizmos. I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to Alpa's scheme sooner. We could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt. Most of the airborne workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail for Alpa and her cronies.
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison!
So, it looks like there's just one less conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up.
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I?
Sarina Zuniga. ¿Y cómo vas en el genshin?
What to say. Koya, I just want to say I'm
Bien.
sorry for how things went down back then.
Ahí vamos. Mejorando un poco. Mejorando un poco. ¿Y tú?
Huh? Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore?
There's that family likeness coming through again.
But that day when we ran into each other. Huh? So then, when did you
Bien,
finally
subiendo a
introduce me?
Mavica y a la viajera Pairo mejorándola. Pero aún no es Pairo. Oh sí. Oh sí. Sarina Zuniga. Si haces la nueva misión de Arconte te la dan a mí, ya me dieron el elemento Pairo. En serio. La tengo que hacer entonces ese. Sarina Zuniga. Es por el nombre antiguo, no te doy los detalles por los spoilers para que te diviertas tú también. A eso sí, gracias. Me faltan 2 a una multi.
Tengo. 5, 10, 15, 15, 10, 9, 29.
Sarina
¿Cómo?
Zuniga. Eso veo en mi caso, yo los tiro uno por uno, así fue mi suerte con Neubillete su arma. Yo por armas no tiro.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
Can't sleep?
¡Veme!
Sarina Zuniga. Solo 2 armas tengo promocionales que las quería, la otra es la de Najida.
¡A tú! ¡Hola, tú! ¿Cómo? ¡Quieta, yo tema!
Letting brave names echo.
Pero dele a este. Ay, lo maté rápido.
Sisami la de Najida me salió por error. Pensé que le estaba...
Ópticas que tiene que tener un puntico rojo.
Well, well. Here comes another.
Going in. Don't be scared. Wrath from the sky.
¿Cuánto? 80 y qué.
Time to buckle.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Not now.
¿Lo cargo? ¿Por qué no lo carga? Oh.
Light of the blazing sun.
123.000.
Sarina Zuniga. En mi caso yo perdí pues me salió la del báculo de Joume pues no me rendí y seguí tirando hasta que le saliera la de Najida por eso es que al tirar por Arlechino ya tendría el báculo de Joume para ella.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my
Les saqué
alley.
123.000.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light,
And
humans are the
con
same.
este combo
Except we call that light hope.
Sarina Zuniga. Que envidia mi mavica. Pero como la tengo va bien. Sola sacaba como 60.000.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Y al ponerle eul. Sarina Zuniga. No tengo Axilonen. Me. La voy a cambiar por Dayoune.
Leave it to me.
Me. Cae mal. María Martínez. Me. Me. ¿Cómo estás, María? María Martínez.
Pam, pam, pam. Pararam, pam.
Me. No tengo voz tan chévere, jaaj.
A ver.
Sarina Zuniga. Si habla su novia le pega llorando de la risa. María Martínez. Ah. Me. ¿Cuál de todas?
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
R.
María Martínez. Bro, parpadea 2 veces si te pega tu novia.
Muere, bebé. Bebé.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Light it up. You
Pero sí. ¿Cuánto no jodas? A 1000 no.
Let's light it up.
bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Y...
Let's light it up. Wrath from the skies.
Me. No tengo. Me. Eso es lo malo.
Tararam, tam, tam, tararam, tam. Y... y...
Rise with the sun.
Ay, mano, pero... Rayman. Bebe. Vamos. Ti. What is this? Ah. Mira, quiero descargar un juego y ¿por qué no me deja descargar? No. Aku.
Sarina Zuniga. Bueno, me voy, ya es tarde y tengo sueño, al menos te vine a ver, baile. Dale, Sari, muchas gracias. No se pierda tanto. Sarina Zuniga. Ukis. Y no hablo mucho pa' que no me pegues, jeje.
Ah.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Thank you. ¿Cómo reclamo las? Ah, Dios, toca el... No. Ya las reclamé. Si las acabé de acabar, ¿cómo las voy a reclamar?
No las reclame y ya está, es que reclamadas.
We should, take a break after all that running around.
Ay, no subió, 100 y que con la misma 100. What?
Yeah.
Cause
Let's rest you.
querer. Del corazón. Su valente. Ah, no. ¡Cofre! Oh, let's go. A la vez.
I'm here. Whew.
¿Cuál es? Ah, tampoco, ¿no? No. Primero que todo voy a ver.
I'm a rock.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Alaco.
Light of the blazing sun!
Let's light it up!
Bring it.
Yeah.
Light it up!
Letting brave names echo.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Pyroclastic surge!
Ah, espera, ¿por qué no lo dejo?
Legacy.
Let's light it up! Shoot!
Yeah.
No, pero me los va a matar a todos. Me los mato a todos, no jodas.
Bring it.
Stop.